Hello everyone and welcome to Net Crypto, where you get important information and news about all coins and tokens of interest. And today, yes indeed, it's launch day for Scotty the AI, right? So we've already highlighted that this one is a scam, right? Don't stake, right? So you can see already you are being tricked into staking here, right? So you say Scotty claim is now live. Stake your claimed tokens below to earn rewards, right? Add this into your wallet to see your tokens, right? And then if you connect, don't be tricked into staking, right? Because if you jump onto Dex tools, you can already see that, of course, it is going down now, but it did go all the way up to 0.027, as you can see here, right? So this is how the scam works. Exactly the same thing happened with BTC20. Now the website is grayed out, right? You can't see anything. But with that scam here of BTC20, the same thing happened when they launched, right, on Uniswap. The price pumped all the way up, right? But guess what? Because of the staking, right? The staking forms the pillar of the scam. A lot of people are stuck into staking for the. Imagine if you had bought at 0.007, right, or 0.003. You can just let me know what was the price of the first stage down in the comment section if you bought on the first stage, right? If you had bought during that time and now it is launched on 0.027, that's an astronomical pump, right? Of course, a few people are going to be able to claim and they've benefited from this, but 90% of the people invested are not going to be able to benefit. Why? They are stuck into staking. Some wallets are blacklisted. You're not able to claim. So just let me know down in the comment section, right? Are you able to claim your tokens, right? So you can see already the price is starting to drop. Of course, it can even recover. It can even go to 0.3. It can go to 0.4, 0.5. But guess what? They are tricking a lot of people into staking. And if you had already staked before the launch, right, you are actually logged into staking for the next 7 days. As we have said before, that's the whole pillar of this scam, right? And these are the same people, like I keep repeating this stuff. A lot of people get irritated, but some people are watching this video for the very first time, right? So these are the same people who did the scam of BTC20. Green Bitcoin, which is an ongoing scam, it's still in the pre-sale, right? This one is still in the pre-sale, and also Bitcoin ETF, right? That's the other scam they did. We've got also ETH20, right? And we've got Dogecoin 20. I believe it's the same people, right, behind these very same scams, right? And this is how they actually do the scam. They lock a lot of people into staking or trick them, convince them into staking, right? Because everything is all about staking, right? Because when you are staked, you don't realize that you've already been scammed, right? Because when you're staked, your tokens are locked. Now, wasn't it going to be great right now, even at 0.17 at this current price point, if you had bought in the first stage of the pre-sale to just go and drop your tokens and then you've got a very big bag? But because of the staking, which forms the pillar of the scam, you're not able to do that, right? So that's what they do. Right now, the price pretend to be pumping. It can even go way higher than what you see right here, 0.1. It's still very high, right? Because the last stage of the pre-sale was 0.01, right? And here it did go all the way up to 0.027, right? So we're just going to definitely continue monitoring this, how it develops, right? But now that it has been released, I would never buy anything near this price point that you see. Buying into this price point is actually crazy, right? Let's just scroll down and see what's going on, right? I don't know why anyone would actually buy right now, right, at this price point, because the pre-sale price point guides you into what price is safe to actually buy, right? And unfortunately for this one, right, I think the last stage before the final stage, the price point was 0.207. So the minimum was 208, right? So this would be, I think, a better price to buy, but I would even buy below like 2 zeros, like 5 around there is a safe price to buy. This 0.027, if you are buying at this price point that you currently see right now of a 0.16, yo, this is crazy, right? I wouldn't buy the tokens at this price point, because remember, before the last stage, like I've said, the price was 207, right? And then in the final stage, they bumped it up to zero point 0.01, right? So majority of the buys actually of the whole pre-sale came at the 207654. You let me know what was stage one, right, of this pre-sale. So buying at this price point, hoping to hold it even for a couple of hours, right, is extremely risky. You can already see how it is dropping right now. Of course, it can still go up. It can go to 0.3, 0.45, because they do know that they've locked everyone into staking, tricked everyone into staking. So you're not able to unstake your tokens. Even if the pump happens, you can't participate, except for a few that are actually able to claim and able to actually cash out, which is quite sad, right? But that's what these guys do. So don't be tricked into that one, right? So this is something that we are watching right now, right? And this is exactly the same thing. Like if you check here, Bitcoin ETF is the same thing. Like stake your tokens now, right? You can now claim and stake your tokens. Stake tokens can be withdrawn 7 days after you last added them to the staking pool. Use that to add this to your wallet, right? So it's the same thing again and again and again. They are going to do the same thing when they eventually launch on green Bitcoin, right? So one of the things that I did say in the past is to wise up against the scammers, right? You can just head over to Amazon, affiliate link in the description, and grab yourself the big brain crypto ego logbook, right? So this helps you to wise up against the scammers. A lot of people have come out to say you are just trying to sell your book, and so you know what, you don't even need to buy the book, and it's 38 bucks, you know, it's expensive and all that. It's a hardcover book, durable, right? And you are able to track up to 70 pre-sales, right? Because all the stuff in this book, you can actually do it on an Excel sheet. You don't even need to buy the book. So on the first page, right, it allows you to, there are 2 pages for you to track each and every pre-sale, right? On the first page, there's pensionate information about the pre-sale. Like I say, guys, you never ever buy into the pre-sale, right? You buy after launch. Like now would be a safe price to buy, but the price point here is crazy, right? You don't even go anywhere near that, right? So the first page allows you to actually record the first to the first day you started logging, the token name, the pre-sale start date, right, pre-sale end date, and also the website, their X handle, supply, top 10 holders, and some notes. And of course, my favorite is the scam or legit evaluation. This is where you evaluate for yourself, is it legit or is it a scam? And because it's a hardcover book, you can grab your cup of coffee, whatever you like to drink, and you start to jot down, and you can even see the previous pre-sales that you have actually recorded, right? Because we are losing touch from pen and paper these days, because everything is all computerized. We're using apps and all that. But you know, when you jot down something in a book, you get to think a lot, right? And that's how you wise up against this. For example, the launch price tracking is very important. For example, like right now, you can see that the price launched at 0.027, right? So these are some of the important information that you can record in the book, right? Jot down the date and the price, how the price is actually moving, right? And also, if you do decide to invest, like I say, if there's a pre-sale, only invest after the pre-sale, because you're actually getting the tokens in your wallet, right? No one is going to trick you into staking them and all sorts of scammy things, right? And you can record the amount that you have actually spent and the price, right? Your bag, how many tokens you bought, and when you decide to actually sell, you can record your profit or your loss, and also your emotions when you buy, your emotions when you sell, right? And some notes related with that, right? So this is very important information to record, because these things, we just do them, we don't think about it. But if you record them in a hardcover book, you're going to be thinking about that, right? To actually way into the future, when you decide to invest into other pre-sales, right, or and you start to track a pre-sale before you buy, while it is still in the pre-sale, what people are saying and all that. Even pre-sales that you see as scams, you can track them, right, and see. You can now evaluate and see where was the chance to actually make a profit, right? So for example, like right now, the price is actually dropping, right? we are going to continue to obviously track this price. And the second page where you track these pre-sales is you've got your ego notes section. So this is where you jot down all sorts of information of interest to you, things happening in the Telegram. Are they just kicking out a lot of people? Like I always say, guys, with these Kemi projects, they kick out a lot of people in the Telegram, muting people and all sorts of things. So never ever say anything negative in the Telegram. Just watch what they are doing and record some things that are of interest to you. And of course, the adoption tracking is very important. And because it's a scam project, it doesn't mean it might not explode and become like the next paper and so on. So how do you see that? Is by tracking the adoption, checking the number of people that are onto their Twitter, right? Is one of the ways that you can do that, right? So you can track, for example, currently it's 11,000 followers on Twitter, on X rather, right? And also Telegram. How many people are on Telegram? These are some of the information that you can put, right? Is adoption tracking, and you monitor that. How much is it growing? If you see exponential growth, that can represent that this token might actually explode and end up being listed on big exchanges, right? And you can even add other social media sites. Some projects are on multiple social media sites, and you can record all that information. So like I said, if you want to wise out against the scammers, link is in the description. You can grab yourself this. Some people say it's way too expensive, but guess what? I've had some subscribers who have lost 100,000, right? Investing to this token. What is 38 bucks, right? But it's all up to you. You don't even need to buy the book. You can just do this stuff in an Excel sheet and track it for yourself, and just wise up against the scammers, right? So this is my review for this one. We're going to continue to take a look at what is happening. Currently, we can see that the price is on 0.15. So if you bought in the pre-sale, you are in the profit right now. Of course, some people are going to benefit from this, but majority, 95%, are not going to be able to benefit from this price point, right? And you're going to see the price point is going to pump, right? But because of the way they've designed this scam, a lot of people are logged into staking, right? So let me know what's your experience, right, in the comment section, whether you're able to claim, and if you've been one of the fortunate ones to bag a whole lot of bag, you've been allowed to claim, right, and sell, and you are absolutely ecstatic about that. Well, kudos for you. But unfortunately, for majority of the people, they are not able to participate. So this is my update for this one. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.